the way people use banking and financial services for generations to come. So that being said, guys, let's get started. Let's give you a 50,000-foot overview of our company, our platform, and obviously the way it's going to change your financial future, and you're going to give financial abundance to hundreds of millions of families in 2016 and beyond. So now, Plus Profit is sponsored by the American Standard Wallet. Now, they are located in La Mirada, California, and they were founded in 2005 in Delaware. Now, ASW is the payment solution company, guys, and all card transaction service is available through the internal payment gateway system. For those of you that have an actual mobile device, guys, because as you know, we are a very digitally connected society, right? So if you have an iPhone, an Android phone, maybe an iPad or an Android tablet, feel free to go to our homepage, our company homepage, guys. You can go to www.americanstandardwallet.com. That's www.americanstandardwallet.com. I want you to see our global vision, guys. We have a global vision because ultimately we are in 120 countries, guys. And we're giving you the ability not just to make massive cash back and revenue share on things that we're already paying for unconsciously through banks, but I want you to see, our products, our service line. Now, if you want to take a look at our marketing arm, you can always go to www.plusprofit.net. That's www.plusprofit.net. And if you want to take a little sneak peek behind the velvet rope, guys, you can always go to our academy. We have a Plus Profit Academy. You can go to www.plusprofitacademy.com. Now, guys, obviously we have a longevity strategy in place. We're not going to be a here today, gone tomorrow type of company. Now, because we have human currency, right? We have human empowerment to fuel our movement. We literally are going viral in countries that I can't even pronounce. Now, our company is registered as the Tiger Stand Corporation. The company name changed in 2015 from Standard Mobile Inc. to the Tiger Stand Corporation. And tonight you'll hear me talk about the ASW Mastercard, the ASW platform, because we are doing business as the American Standard Wallet. Now, back in 2008, guys, we were a publicly traded company on the OTC NASDAQ. And if you look at the screen, this is a snapshot of when we were on the OTC NASDAQ, guys. We were trading at $4.25 as Standard Mobile Inc. But literally, guys, we have higher aspirations because in 2015, we got our international Mastercard license. And now we have the ability to broaden our footprint all around the globe. And what does that mean for you? More eyeballs to put the information in front of, because at the end of the day, guys, people are already using these services. Financial services around the globe is a $47 to $80 trillion a year industry. So we are the biggest boy on the block. Literally, everything pales in comparison to what we have. And if you don't know this, guys, write this down. There is only 1.5 billion people around the globe that have a banking account. But yet, our population globally is 7.5 to about 7.9 billion. But guess what the majority of those people have, guys? 6.5 billion of them have a mobile device. Now, imagine we are a financial disruptive platform. Literally, guys, this is so amazing because you're going to get to put digital e-wallets in the palms of so many people's hands that your head's going to spin. Because many people in underdeveloped countries need a banking solution, need a financial affiliation, and you're going to win massively. So imagine when we get relisted on the OTC NASDAQ, guys, because now that we are an international payment solutions company, when we go back, our price per share is going to be, it's going to skyrocket through the roof. So now when we talk about the Plus Profit all-in-one ASW Mastercard, guys, we can use this as a general spend card, a payroll rewards card, an incentive card, a corporate card, a loyalty rewards card, a payout card, even a benefit discount card. Now, for many of you that you have a ton of clients globally or a ton of business partners or even family members, the Plus Profit ASW Mastercard user benefits are very plentiful. So we are talking about an international prepaid Mastercard, guys. So there's no credit check needed. 100% Mastercard will send to you 1, 3, 7, 50, 500, 50,000 cards. Whatever amount that your organization, your business, or your individual account needs, we can accommodate that. Now, you never have to worry about overdraft fees ever again. No more late fees. No more interest fees. You basically have a virtual e-bank in the palm of your hand. Remember that number, 6.5 billion people have mobile devices when we talk about a virtual e-bank, right? So there's zero liability because every ASW Mastercard carries $10,000 of Mastercard fraud protection, guys. And we say that it's safer than cash because obviously many of us carry around cash, or you know people that work in the service industry, right? You know people that are bartenders, waiters, waitresses, hostesses, barbacks, busboys, and they might be carrying around anywhere from $500 to $2,000 every week or every month just in cash. Now, guys, let's say they lost, $500 in their wallet or their purse. They better hope there's a good Samaritan because they're not going to get that money back. But if you had that $500 on your ASW Mastercard and you lost it, no worries. You cancel that card, you get your new card, and your $500 are still on your ASW Mastercard. That is why we say it is safer than cash. Now, the Plus Profit ASW Mastercard offers the most generous cashback, rewards, everyday discounts than any other debit or prepaid card in the world. Now, when we talk about ASW Mastercard, guys, as an e-global bank, don't forget, with multi-currency functionality and processing using next-generation methods, the e-global bank contains as many accounts as necessary and handles all debit cards, credit cards, prepaid cards, checking accounts, savings accounts, rewards, points. And for those of you that are following digital currency, guys, our platform is ready to integrate cryptocurrency whenever James Co. decides to flip that switch, guys. So many of us already understand one thing. We have taken the e-wallet to the next level with our new e-global bank system. With multi-currency functionality, our banking software provides all the necessary processing using next-generation methods and technology. Now, guys, one of my absolute favorite things about our platform is the fact that we're going to be able to help hundreds of millions of families. And the reason why I say that is we have a global remittance program. Remittance just stands for money transfers, guys. But you got to remember one thing. Every family, well, I won't say, let me retract that. Not every family, many families globally, what they do every week is they have members that work in other countries, guys, whether it's domestically or internationally. But every single week, every 2 weeks, or every month, you know what they have to do? They have to send money back to their loved ones. Now, imagine this. Every week, every 2 weeks, or every month, they have to go to a bank to do a bank wire, whether it's domestic or international, guys. A domestic bank wire can start at $45 and balloon way past $100. You can do the research on that. An international bank wire can start at $65 and balloon way past $200, depending on the country of origin and the amount, guys. So literally, you know that if we go to MoneyGram and Western Union, we fare no better, right? Literally, they can charge you $12 to $15 for every $100 sent, and depending on the country you're sending it to, they can even charge you all the way up to 29.9%. Now think about all the operational costs involved in sending money to your loved ones or your business partners or your churches every single week, every 2 weeks, every month. Guys, through the e-global bank system with the American Standard Wallet, you can send money card to card instantly anywhere in the world with one click of a button. Now imagine, guys, you can send up to $2,500 for a nominal fee of $3. That's right. It will cost you $3 to send up to $2,500. Now imagine this. Let's say you have a family member in Dresden, Germany, right? And you want to send $5,000 card to card. You would break it up into 2 transactions of $2,500, but each transaction would cost you $3, a total of $6. Guys, imagine going to a bank. Imagine going to Chase Manhattan or Wells Fargo, right, and saying, hey, I want to send money from the United States to Germany for, I want to send $5,000 for $6. Guys, they would literally laugh us out the bank. Why? Banks are not in the business of making things cheap for us, guys, and that's a factual statement, right? So imagine all the families that are going to save money on remittance, guys. Imagine we had a gentleman one time on one of our conference calls. He said he sent money from the United States to Nigeria, Africa. It cost them $140 to send $2,500. Now, guys, I'm not a math genius, right? I don't claim to be one. I don't play one on TV. But if you told me or anybody on this conference call right now, if you said, hey, would you rather send up to $2,500 for $3? 99.9999 with that little line on top percent of us would say $3. Why? We can use that money for all kinds of other things, guys. We can use it for clothing, food, gas, you name it, right, guys? Literally, that's money that your family can benefit from. So now we do have a payroll check direct deposit program with the American Standard Wallet, guys. So let's say that your business right now participates in direct deposit. Well, guess what? You can deposit company payroll checks direct to your ASW Mastercard using an app we will be providing to you. Now, not just payroll checks, guys, but literally Social Security benefits, disability benefits. Imagine this, guys. Many times we understand that there's a lot of companies out there that are still in the Stone Ages, right? Man, the boss probably rolls up with his Fred Flintstone feet in his vehicle because they're still writing paper checks in the digital age. It happens, right? So there's a lot of military personnel that when they go from active to retired duty, the government actually sends them a paper check also. So with our app, guys, they can take a picture of the front of the check and the back of the check, and it gets directly deposited onto their ASW Mastercard account. Talk about phenomenal technology, guys. Now, when we talk about the most secure card in the world, we're talking about the Plus Profit ASW Mastercard, guys. Our safe technology allows cardholders to instantly lock and unlock their cards via SMS. Cardholders can personalize the lock feature for ATM, point of sale, withdrawals, transfers, recurring payments, auto lock, and more. Dynamic CVV technology, safe technology, empowers cardholders to easily change their CVV for one-time use. Through mobile authorization, safe technology offers the most secure armored layer of security available for cardholders. Now, guys, why is this important? Because you work very, very hard for your money. Your business partners, your family members, many of them work very, very hard for the money. Some of them work 2 to 3 jobs, right, guys? So technology has security measures that literally make our lives more convenient. What I mean by that is, imagine, the majority of us on this conference call tonight, we love shopping online. That's a given, right? We love eBay. We love Amazon. There's so many apps. Like here in Dallas, we have a Favor app, Uber, Lyft, you name it, guys. We are so digitally connected that we're always putting our card online. Now, with our safe technology, what you have to remember is people get hacked. Like, there's so many computer hackers out there, guys. We've heard of banks getting hacked, right? We've heard of the government, the Pentagon, and the biggest hack of all happened, one of the biggest hacks ever happened with Home Depot. Now, imagine, guys, many of those people had to go through credit card fraud, identity theft. Well, with our safe technology, when you are shopping online, now you're going to have an extra layer of protection, guys, because you can request a temporary CVV code. Now, if you don't know what a CVV code is, that's okay. You can pull out a debit or credit card out of your purse or wallet, turn it around. It's that 3-digit code that's on the back of your debit/credit card. With our safe technology, guys, step 1, you would request a new CVV code for your current transaction. Step 2, you would receive a new CVV code immediately. And step 3, you would complete the transaction using the new code. Now, obviously, step 4, the new code expires after the sale is completed. And imagine, guys, your hard data is not going to be on anybody's servers going forward. Talk about amazing technology. Why? Because ultimately now it gives us the peace of mind to be able to shop online. And imagine this, guys, not just do they have safe technology, the American Standard Wallet Mastercard platform has voice recognition technology. So as an example, everybody on this webinar tonight has a voice that's very particular to them. It's like a fingerprint, guys. Your tonation, your rate of speech, your tonality, everything about your voice is special to you guys, and nobody else can produce that sound. But with the American Standard Wallet Mastercard platform, guys, you can literally, let's say you're traveling, just an example, from Pennsylvania to Dallas, Texas, right? You could turn off all transactions in Pennsylvania and turn on only transactions in Dallas, Texas with your voice. Now, even if somebody had your card in Pennsylvania, guys, or New York or California, it wouldn't matter because your voice activated only Dallas, Texas, and that's the only place that transactions will be accepted. Now, let's say you leave Dallas and you go back to Pennsylvania. Guess what? You can turn off all the transactions in Dallas and now turn them back on in Pennsylvania. Pretty amazing technology, right? But imagine, if you want to take it a step forward, every time you swipe your card, you can have the system call you to verify a voice PIN. Let's just say that your voice PIN is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just an example, guys. If let's say that you were at Best Buy buying your child an iPad since school just is back in session, right? Maybe you're buying your kid an iPad or maybe some form of digital media. Now, when you do that, guess what? As soon as they swipe your card at Best Buy, you get a phone call from our system, and it asks you to verify your voice PIN. Let's say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As soon as you verify your voice PIN, guess what? If it matches what's on record, the transaction will go through. If it does not match what's on record, then the transaction gets declined. Guys, talk about some powerful, powerful technology. So now let's talk about the ASW Mastercard because, again, we are the best in the world, guys. We can solve all the problems of the payment system. Now, the American Standard Wallet, our sponsored company, also can rescue so many affiliate marketing companies, direct sales companies, even small mom and pop companies. But remember, there's many MLM companies out there having problems with their global payment solutions. And all they have to do is just use our ASW Mastercard platform to have a global solution, right? Most important thing to remember is that Plus Profit is supported by the American Standard Wallet Company 100% globally in 120 countries. So now let's talk a little more about the Plus Profit Academy, guys, because everybody's going to be receiving a quality business and personal education through our Plus Profit Academy. Now, for those of you that are pretty excited about getting in front of a trend, and when I say a trend, guys, remember, many trends have already happened that many of us didn't take advantage of, right? Many of us had the ability to invest in Google, but we didn't. Many of us had the ability to invest in Apple, but we didn't. Many of us had the ability to invest in computer companies when computers were in their infancy, and we didn't, right? And when we talk about digital financial platforms, guys, or anything that's a digital platform that's changing or disrupting our world, you don't have to look very far. Many of us already have Facebook, right? And Facebook is a digital communications platform that allows us to connect in ways we never could before. And everybody thought they were crazy when they did that, right? Everybody thought that Skype was crazy when they wanted to connect everybody globally and do video chats, group video chats, you name it, right? But look at them. They've disrupted the way we communicate. They don't own one singular pole, one singular wire, guys, but yet we use it on a daily basis, right? So now when we talk about the most disruptive financial digital platform, within that platform, you're going to have an amazing education. But if you want to understand how to reserve a package, let me give you the reasonable pricing for our packages. Now, if you want to reserve a gold membership, guys, it's going to cost $150 to reserve that. You'll get 2 to 3 financial training modules within that package, and 1 free ASW Mastercard will be attached to your platform. Now, maybe you do have a small to medium-sized family. Maybe you do send money to other countries, right, or even domestically. So if you need more than just one ASW Mastercard, you can reserve a diamond package that's $450. Now, you're going to get 5 to 6 financial training modules within that package, and 3 free ASW Mastercards will be attached to your platform. Guys, we have a very robust platinum package. Now, within this package, guys, you can literally save so many businesses and you can help so many churches globally. Why do I say that? To reserve a platinum package within the Plus Profit Academy, guys, it's $1,050, but you'll get 9 financial training modules and 7 free ASW Mastercards attached to that. Now, guys, I want you to realize one thing. Many businesses right now, every single week, every single month, they do what's called payroll. On their ledger book, that is a standard liability. There's no ROI, which stands for return on investment. But if you went to a business owner globally and said, you know what, Mr. Business Owner, how would you like to find out how to turn that liability with no return on investment, which you call payroll, into a massive asset every single week or every single month? They would listen to you. Why, guys? Because every owner, every company is looking for operational injections of cash. Now, if they started doing, as an example, if a business purchased a platinum package and they started doing direct deposit on all their W-2 ASW Mastercards, imagine, guys, every single time that those employees would go put gas in their cars with their ASW Mastercard, go to lunch, take their wife out to dinner, buy their kids ice cream, make an online purchase, send some money, even activate their cards, that business would be receiving operational injections of cash every single week and every single month, guys. And basically what you'd be doing is you'd be offering the owner the ability to turn that into a massive, massive asset on their ledger book. Now, for a church, it works the exact same way, guys. Churches are beacons of hopes for our society, right? They do a lot of good work in our communities, but at the end of the day, they're struggling for donations. Let's say that a church reserved a platinum package. Now, every single time that those congregation members, whether they were unbanked or they just want to help the church, right, when they start using those ASW Mastercards within the church, guess what? Every single swipe, guys, every single day, every single week, every single month, all those swipes are going to add up to do what? Allow the church to receive operational injections of cash that they need on a weekly and monthly basis, guys. talk about a financial windfall, especially for churches, because they need money for mission trips, guys. They need money to upgrade their churches. They need money for youth programs. I mean, I could go on and on and on. Churches do so much good in our local communities, and it's time that we bless them with our financial platform, guys. So now let's talk a little more about the Plus Profit Academy. Within the Academy, guys, you're going to get an introduction to network marketing. We're going to teach you more about debit, credit, and prepaid cards. We're also going to show you how to give presentations, because many of you are phenomenal already. You just need a little bit of polishing, right? We're going to teach you the basics on household budgeting. We're going to teach you how to get organized, because literally I'm raising my hand right now as I say that, because I need to get more organized, right? We're going to teach you effective marketing techniques, which we're already starting to do, but you're going to learn a lot more within the Plus Profit Academy. Many of us have a social media footprint, guys, but we want you to maximize it, to squeeze all the juice out of that orange so you can get more eyeballs on your messages on a daily basis. Now, every single year, guys, we leave a lot of money on the table, every single one of us, believe me. We try not to, but it happens, right? You're going to get an education on home business income taxes, because we want you to maximize your returns every single year from now on. Now, once again, guys, if you just joined us, you joined a little bit late, to be able to reserve these packages is very simple, guys. If you wanted to reserve a gold membership, it would cost you $150. Now, you would get one gold course sign-up code to the Plus Profit Academy, and one free ASW Mastercard will be attached to that. Now, guys, if you, let's say you did want to pay it forward for some members in your family or congregation, if you needed a diamond membership, it would cost you $450 to reserve that package. Now, you're going to get one diamond course sign-up code for you in the Plus Profit Academy, and two more gold course sign-up codes for whoever you decide to bless with these cards, or whoever purchases them from you. So you'll have a total of 3 free ASW Mastercards attached to that package. Now, guys, that platinum package is very robust. Right now on this webinar, we have a ton of platinums. I could literally sit here for 10 minutes and tell you all the names of all the platinums, whether they're individuals, businesses, churches. But to reserve a platinum membership, guys, it would cost $1,050. Now, you would get one platinum sign-up code to the Plus Profit Academy, 6 more gold sign-up codes to the Plus Profit Academy, and 7 free ASW Mastercards would be attached to that package. Now, guys, we do have a membership upgrade, which is available. Let's say you were a gold and you decided to upgrade to diamond, guys. You would not have to pay the entire amount. All you would do is pay the difference, which would be $300. Now, the company will provide 2 more gold course sign-up codes, and obviously you would have 2 more free ASW Mastercards attached to your package. Well, what about if you did start a business or wanted to help your church in 2016 or beyond, guys? If you're a gold and want to upgrade to platinum, you would just pay the difference, which is $900. Now, the company will provide 6 more gold member course sign-up codes to the Plus Profit Academy, and you'll have another 6 free ASW Mastercards attached to your platform, guys. Now, obviously, many of you that are diamonds that are upgrading to platinums, a lot of you are blessing others, right? You're paying it forward for family members. You're paying it forward for congregation members, people in your school, you name it. But if you wanted to go from gold to platinum, you would just pay the difference, which is $600, and the company will provide 4 more gold course sign-up codes for the Plus Profit Academy, and you'll get 4 more free ASW Mastercards attached to your platform. Now, guys, that is the 50,000-foot overview about our company, our platform, how you reserve a package, lock arms with us, and join this movement of human empowerment. But now we're going to get into some compensation. Why? Because we want you to understand that by just sharing this information and your timing alone, guys, all of you right now are visionaries, right? But vision without action has no consequences. What you have to do, guys, you have to have massive action. Many of you have already positioned yourselves for a financial windfall, but now you're blessing others by sharing this message with them. And before we talk about compensation, guys, let me just give you a quick income disclosure. Plus Profit makes every effort to ensure that we accurately represent our products and services and their potential for income. Earning and/or income statements made by our company and/or members are estimates of what you can possibly earn. There's no guarantee that you will make these levels of income, and you accept the risk that the earnings and income statements differ by individual. The examples are not to be interpreted as any guarantee, promise, representation, and/or assurance. We do not purport our business and/or us as being a get-rich-quick scheme, but guys, with a little bit of effort and putting this information in front of enough, I could turn this into a massive, massive primary income. And if you already make good money, guys, you're never going to turn away a check that has a few commas in it. Believe me, I wouldn't. So now let's talk about the compensation plan, guys. We literally get paid 12 different ways. Tonight you're going to learn more about the direct referral bonus, the membership upgrading bonus, the members placement bonus, the ASW Mastercard spending bonus, and all of these are changing, guys. Well, basically, just the dailies are going to change to weeklies. So the direct referral bonus, the membership upgrading bonus, and the members placement bonus, along with the ASW Mastercard spending bonus, will all be weekly payouts moving forward. Now, the things that banks don't want you to hear tonight, guys, is that every 15 days, you're going to get paid on the ASW Mastercard ATM withdrawal bonus, the ASW Mastercard loading fee bonus, the ASW Mastercard one-time activation fee bonus, ASW card-to-card money transaction fee bonus, and the ASW Mastercard PIN point-of-sale transaction fee bonus. Guys, basically, many of us have been indoctrinated to pay these fees over our lifetime, right? But now you're actually going to get paid for it, right? So now we're going to talk about my favorite subject of the night, residual income, guys. This is the big daddy. This is the juggernaut of compensation. We do have an ASW Mastercard monthly service fee bonus, and it's paid out monthly. And again, many of you that have more than one bank pay multiple maintenance fees every single month. Now you're going to get paid for it. Then we're going to talk about an infinity bonus that's going to move over to a weekly payout. And then we'll talk about the global pool bonus, guys, which is a quarterly bonus. So let's get started, guys. So now the direct referral bonus, guys, again, this will be a weekly payout, not a daily. So imagine this. You share this information with me, right? And maybe I'm an unbanked college student. If I reserve a gold membership because of you, guess what you just did? You just made $30 into your e-wallet that week. Now, what about if it did make sense to me to stop using banks, right, and stop making donations to MoneyGram and Western Union just because they want to charge me so much money to send money? Now, if I reserved a diamond membership because of you, you just made $90 that week into your e-wallet. Now, guys, for those of you that own a business, that help churches, let's just say that I help my church raise money, right? And you shared this information with me. Because you shared the information with me and my church is benefiting from this, guess what? We reserved a platinum package and you just made $210 that week into your e-wallet, guys. Pretty powerful stuff, huh? Now, the membership upgrading bonus is another weekly bonus, guys. I know it says daily, but we're going to change all this to weekly. Now, let's say that you are a gold membership to start off with, right? And all of a sudden you want to upgrade to the diamond membership. Well, guess what? Whoever shared this information with you just made $60 because all they did was share some information. And you needed, basically, you either needed a banking affiliation or you got sick and tired of your bank taking advantage of you, right? Well, what about if you were a gold member and you went to platinum and whoever it is that your business associate or your friend that shared this with you, guess what? They're making $180 that week into their e-wallets, guys. Now, if you were a diamond member, maybe you had a card for you, your mom, and your dad, but maybe you wanted to pay it forward with some other family members or maybe some church members. If you went from diamond to platinum, guess what? The person that introduced this to you would make $120 into their e-wallet that week. Pretty powerful stuff, right, guys? Because all we're doing is sharing information. And many people are totally unbanked. They have to go to check cashing places. They have to go to local credit unions. I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of money they lose by not having a banking affiliation. So now, when we talk about direct member placement bonus, guys, again, if you share this concept with me, and let's say that I reserved a platinum package. I'm a platinum, and pretty much everybody I'm going to say right now is a platinum. Let's say that you shared this with Mike Choma, right? With let's just say you shared with Max, Mike Choma, Lily Lane out of North Carolina, Sandy Estrada, and let's just say Cy out of Ohio. All 5 of these people are platinum packages, guys. So now, let's just say that out of us 5, we understand one thing. Ladies are so intelligent and so beautiful, but they're way smarter than us men. So let's just say that Miss Lily Lane and Sandy Estrada decided to reserve their packages before Mike, Cy, and Max. Well, guess what? Those ladies position themselves in our 2x20 binary matrix. Guys, we have a 2x20, and you don't have to worry about a weak leg, a power leg. You don't have to worry about matching sides to hit your bonuses. You don't have to worry about cycling volume. Guys, we're financial services. It's a $47 to $80 trillion a year industry, and we want to make sure you get paid on everybody. Whether your left has 50 and your left leg has 50 and your right leg has 300,000, you get paid on everybody, right? But in this example, this is you, right? This is Lily, and this is Sandy. Let's say that you put Mike and Cy over here, right, by Lily. And then let's just say that you put me under Sandy, right? Well, guess what? These ladies, they just got started. They're super excited. You're a rock star. But these ladies just benefited from what's called spillover, guys. And in this example, in our compensation module, we're going to talk about some things where you can still earn 50% through the spillover as long as you're qualified. And write this down, because we make it so simple for you to become a financial success story. All you have to do is spend a minimum of $50 a week on your ASW Mastercard and pay your $10 monthly maintenance fee, and you're going to qualify for every single thing that we talk about as far as compensation. Now imagine, guys, the majority of you have between $200 to $3,500 in residual bills. That's a given, right? Now, we're not asking you to spend an extra $500. We're not asking you to spend an extra $1,000. We're just saying, hey, look, if you got residual bills, you might as well start using your ASW Mastercard, because they're going to allow you to qualify for Master Cash Back and revenue share. Chase Manhattan won't do that. Wells Fargo won't do that. Capital One won't do that. That's why we're saying we have the absolute best platform in the world when it comes to qualifying for Massive Cash Back and revenue share, guys. So now let's talk about the member placement bonus, because this is a daily bonus, guys. Now, every platinum that I just spoke about, guys, on the previous example, all these platinums, every single time somebody comes into their business, whether they bring them in or their team brings them in, they make $2.75 on this member placement bonus, which is a weekly bonus, guys. Now imagine this. Let's just say that Sandy and Lily go on vacation. They come back and they got 10,000 people in their organization. Do the math. 10,000 times $2.75. That's what they're getting paid, because they're platinums, guys. Ultimately, this is a phenomenal compensation module, guys. Literally, I tell people I have not seen many companies that want to pay out this much money in a long time. And guys, they get paid down to 20 levels. So literally imagine being able to build something down to 20 levels. Even if it was just two that got two all the way down to 20 levels, you'd have over 2 million people in your business, guys. Even if you're a diamond member on this member placement bonus, you'd be making $2.25. Let's say you were a college student, right? And you were a gold member. You would be making $1.75 per person all the way down to 20 levels. What about if literally you were on top and your timing was phenomenal, right? You literally got your positioning before everybody else. Let's just say that you got, let me excite you. Let me give you some goosebumps. Let's just say that you got in front of Miss Lily Lane, you got in front of Miss Sandy Estrada, you got in front of Mike Choma, you got in front of me, Max, you got in front of Cy. Guys, all these platinums are absolutely tearing this up globally, guys. But now imagine this. You were just qualified, right? You were just spending a minimum of $50 a week on your ASW Mastercard and paying your $10 monthly maintenance fee. You could still earn bonuses of 50% through the spillover on this member placement bonus. Now, why do I say that? Because I want you to understand one thing. Let me talk some numbers real quick so you can understand what we're talking about. On this member placement bonus, guys, I'm just going to talk about something so simple. Just two people that found two people that shared it with two people, and we got two people, right? So keeping it real simple. Now, if it was two that got two, you'd have 4 on level 2. Two that got 2, 8, 16, 32. But look at level 10. You'd have 1,024 if it was just two people sharing it with two people. Now, if you had 1,024 members, guys, on level 10, if you're a gold member making $1.75 per person, you would be making $1,792 just on level 10. If you're a diamond member making $2.25 just on level 10 alone, guys, you'd be making $2,304. Now imagine all the platinums that we're talking about, guys. I mean, they literally are lighting this compensation model up. As a platinum member making $2.75 just on level 10 alone, guys, they would have made $2,816 that week on this member placement bonus. Now, let's talk some bigger numbers, because there's a lot of rockstar marketers on this webinar tonight. If two that got two continued all the way down to level 15, right, you would have 32,768 members in your organization. As a gold member making $1.75, you would have gotten paid out $57,344 on that level. Now, if you were a diamond member making $2.25, you would have made $73,728 on level 15 alone. We're not even talking about level 14, right? Look at that. Even as a diamond, that's a pretty good payday on level 14. But look at this. As a platinum making $2.75, you would have made $90,112 just on level 15. And guys, if you really don't want to sleep tonight, just look at level 20 real quick. Just two that got two, that got two, that got two. On level 20 alone, you'd have over 1,048,576 members in your business. As a gold member at $1.75 a pop, you would have made $1,835,008 that week. As a diamond member making $2.25, you would have made $2,359,296 that week. And as a platinum member making $2.75, you would have made $2,883,584. Guys, again, this member placement bonus, many of you are already way past level 10, way past, we have some people way past level 15. This thing grows very, very rapidly, guys. So now let's talk about the ASW Mastercard spending bonus, guys, which is a weekly bonus. Obviously, we want everybody paying with their ASW Mastercard in the future, right? Again, Wells Fargo is not going to do anything for you. They don't even send me I bank with Wells Fargo and Capital One. They don't even send me a thank you letter. So imagine, moving forward, everybody will be paying with an ASW Mastercard. Now, this ASW Mastercard spending bonus is a weekly commission with an original payout. So in that last example, guys, if you had 2 that got 2 to level 10, you would have had 1,024 members, right? And imagine this. Every other week, we're going to do what's called a global members random placement payout, up to 20 generations, guys. What that means is as long as you're qualified, and again, qualifications is very, very simple, guys. As long as you're spending a minimum of $50 a week on your ASW Mastercard, you pay your $10 monthly maintenance fee, you qualify to be part of this global phenomenon. They're going to take, the company's going to take everybody globally that has an ASW Mastercard and is qualified. They're going to put them into one matrix, compress it, and let's just say that you're qualified that for the global members random placement payout. Guess what, guys? Let's just say that you land on level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say that the random placement software kicks you out there, right? And let's just say we have 300,000 members at that point in time. Guess what? The company has to fill in every spot underneath you down to 20 levels. Why is that important? Because literally all of us put gas in our cars, guys. We all take our kids to McDonald's for breakfast. We all love restaurants. We all love Walmart, Kmart, Target, you name it, right? We all have cell phone bills we have to pay. We love shopping malls, whether they're online or offline. The majority of us have car payments, and pretty much everybody has an electricity bill because we don't pay that bad boy. Guess what? No Facebook, no Pokemon Go. Now, for all you beautiful ladies that go to the beauty salon, make sure when you go that your man is paying with his ASW Mastercard. You don't pay for it. You tell your man to pay for it, right? Say, hey, baby, put it on your ASW Mastercard. Now, all you gentlemen that go to barber shops and get that barber service right, nice little shave, nice little fade, make sure you're using your ASW Mastercard. On your insurance bill, same thing, guys. Look, all we're saying is if you've got $200 to $3,500 in residual bills and you're not making residual income, this is an absolute no-brainer. Why? Let me give you an example. We just picked a random number, guys. Look at this, $250 as a weekly general spend. We're going to say that everybody in this example was spending $250 every week, right? Some of us spend more, some of us spend less, but I just want to show you the power of this weekly spend bonus. Now, if we took $250 and divided by 50 bucks, that would equal 5 units. Every $50 equals 1 unit in this example, guys. So the earning average is 3% on the interchange fee. Now, if you don't know what interchange fee, that's okay, guys, because I didn't know that when I first got started in financial services. But now I understand that banks make billions of dollars off of interchange fees. So imagine every time you go put gas in your car, they ask you what? Do you want to do debit or credit, right? So every global citizen has the ability to say credit. But now when we say credit, it triggers what's called an interchange fee for that owner of the gas station. It does not affect you. It just affects the owner of the gas station. But here, because those fees range from 2.2 to 8 to 9%, I'm just going to keep it nice and simple. I'm going to say 3 to keep it nice and round, right? So let's take 250 multiplied by 3%. That would equal $7.50 per everybody's $250 weekly general spend, okay? So now MasterCard is going to be very, very generous. They're going to split that down the middle with the American Standard Wallet and Plus Product Company. So let's take $3.75 in this example and divide it by 20 generations because that's what you get paid up to. That would equal 0.1875 cents, so 18.75 cents. We divide that by 5 units because everybody in this example is spending $250, right? That would equal 0.0375 cents. Now, guys, remember, we're in 120 countries, so I'm going to give you a number that sounds big, but it's really not because we're playing on a big ball field, right? We have a couple billion people we can choose from. But let's say in one of your binaries you maxed it out, just 2 that got 2 down to 20 levels. 97,150 members in your business. Now, if everybody was spending $250 this week, that means times 5 units, you'd have 10,485,750 units in your business that week. Now imagine, guys, multiply that, right, times 0.0375. That equals $393,215 in compensation that week. Now, you can earn up to $393,215 through the sponsorship placement or more. But again, let's just say that you have timing, guys, because many of you have timing, right? In this example, if you're qualified, if you're spending a minimum of $50 a week and paying your $10 monthly maintenance fee, you could have earned $196,607 through the spillover. So talk about pretty powerful, guys. Imagine, nowhere else will a bank allow you to make this kind of money every single time somebody's swiping their card in your network. That's why this is so powerful. That's why we're so excited about this, guys. Now, when we talk about weekly spending units, guys, don't forget that direct units are placed as a force matrix position. So remember, we're talking about an average of $250 as a weekly spend. So if this was you, that'd be 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units, 4 units, 5, right? You spend $250. Let's just say that this was Brian Early, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say this is Mel Baxter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. The reason why this is powerful, guys, is because you can earn 100% through the direct units up to 20 generations. Now, let me give you something that's pretty powerful. After the company force matrix compression, guys, there will be no empty positions left in our random placement event. So let's just say this is you at the top, right? Hey, you never know, right? You literally could hit that financial grand slam the very first time we do a random placement event. But the company would literally fill in every spot underneath you all the way down to 20 levels in our random placement event, guys, because it is a company force matrix. So now let's talk about some things that banks just don't want you to hear tonight, guys. And ultimately, we want you to get this information so you can make an educated decision on your family's financial future. We have an ATM machine withdrawal bonus, guys. It's paid out every 15 days. Every time Plus Profit members withdraw the money from an ATM machine with the ASW Mastercard, 50 cents will pay up to 20 generations in your business. Now, we also have a loading fee bonus paid out every 15 days. Every time Plus Profit members are loading money to their ASW Mastercard, 50 cents will pay up to 20 generations. And guys, we make it very, very simple to load your ASW Mastercard. All you have to do, as an example, let's say you have a domestic or international bank account. You can link that to your ASW Mastercard and transfer funds directly. Well, what about if you have a Visa credit card, an Amex, a Discover, or even a MasterCard credit card? You can literally link that to your ASW Mastercard, and let's just say that you have a $5,000 credit limit with your Visa, right? You could transfer $500, $1,000, whatever you decide, onto your ASW Mastercard. If those things weren't available to you guys, it's totally okay. You could go buy a Green Dot card at a Walmart, a Target, a 7-Eleven, even purchase one online, load the Green Dot card, and literally transfer the funds onto your ASW Mastercard. Even if all those things were not available, guys, it's totally okay. Because if you have a loved one that has a bank account, maybe a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister, maybe a pastor at church, right? Somebody you trust, maybe somebody at work. As an example, if you said, hey, Mom, here's $500. Can you load it on my ASW Mastercard? You can even do it that way, guys. That's pretty powerful, right? So now, we do have a one-time activation fee bonus that's paid out every 15 days. Every time Plus Profit members activate their ASW Mastercards, 50 cents will pay up to 20 generations in your business. Now, the one that obviously will be used a lot is the card-to-card money transaction fee bonus, guys. It's paid out every 15 days. Every time Plus Profit members are sending money through the ASW Mastercard to another ASW Mastercard transaction, $1 will pay up to 20 generations. Now, for many of us that we just love having a PIN, right, because it's kind of like Linus and his blanket in the Peanuts, we do have a PIN point-of-sale transaction fee bonus, guys, that's paid out every 15 days. Every time Plus Profit members are swiping their ASW Mastercard to pay for something, 20 cents will pay up to 20 generations in your business. And guys, look at this. Our fee schedule is very reasonable. The activation fee is $2.50. The loading fee is $2.50. The card-to-card transaction fee is $3 per $2,500 cent, right? The PIN transaction is 50 cents per transaction, and the ATM transaction is $3 per withdrawal. So now imagine, let's just look at level 20 real quick. I just want to kind of hype you up a little more. Imagine if literally you had built your business, right, because you took action, right? You're in front of hundreds of millions of people. Well, if 2 that got 2, keep it simple, right? 2 that got 2 that got 2, all the way down to level 20, because that's pretty powerful. you'd have 1,048,576 members in your business. On both the activation fee bonus and loading fee bonus, you would have made 2 paydays, right? Each for $26,214.40. You see that? Now, on the card-to-card money transaction fee, right? On level 20 alone, you would have made $52,428.80. Look at the PIN transaction. Just on level 20 alone, you would have made $10,485.76. And on the ATM transactions, believe me, I use the ATM way more than this, so this is huge, right? Many of us love cash. But on this example, on level 20 alone, you would have made $26,214.40. I mean, guys, literally, this is phenomenal. These are things that we're paying unconsciously. Literally, we've been doing this since the time we had braces in high school. Many of us have had a checking account, debit/credit card since we were in high school or college. And some of us that are in our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, or beyond, we've been paying these fees unconsciously. We have just never had the ability to make money on these fees, right? Because banks, they don't allow us to do that. Well, guess what? That's going to change very, very soon. Now, guys, let's talk about my favorite subject. Let's talk about some residual income. The monthly service fee bonus, the juggernaut of all compensation. The reason why is because I want every family that's on this conference call tonight to benefit from residual income, guys. I literally want you to be able to build it one time, educate it, motivate it, and replicate it. Why? Because every single time that you get paid this residual income, it goes directly into your e-wallet. We call it digital e-wallet money. I used to call it mailbox money, but that's so 1980s, right? So literally, this monthly commission is an original payout. Doesn't matter if that month you have 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 people, you get paid on all those people. But every other month, there's a company-wide random placement payout up to 20 generations, guys. And what's amazing about that is, imagine this. Everybody has to pay their monthly maintenance fees for all the banks, all the financial services, or guess what? They can't use them, right? So imagine this. The monthly ASW card service fee is $10, but Plus Profit is very generous. They're going to take $7 out of everybody's $10 monthly maintenance fee and pay us up to 20 generations, guys. You're talking about lifetime residual income. Why? Look, I hate to tell you, but once people start receiving those checks, right, and there's some commas in there, they're not going to call and say, you know what, I really don't like getting paid on these monthly maintenance fees. I don't like these commas on my check. That's not going to happen, guys. Now, again, when we say lifetime residual income, many of us have had our banks for 10, 20, 30, 40, and more years, right? We've referred people to banks all our lives, but they've never, ever given us a referral check. Now, imagine, some of you you're gonna max out multiple binaries. But in this example, I want to talk big numbers because I want you to dream big tonight. If you max out one singular binary and you had 2,097,150 members in that binary, if every single person in your binary, right, pay their $10 monthly maintenance fee, on this one bonus alone, you would have made $734,000. You can earn up to $734,000 per month if everybody paid their $10 monthly maintenance fee, right? But now imagine, you can earn up to $734,000 through the sponsorship placement or more. We don't cap you, guys. I mean, I'm just talking about two that got two. You can go out. Some of you have gotten 10. Some of you have gotten 20. Some of you have gotten 50. I mean, literally, sky's the limit, right? You write your own check. Now, timing is very valuable because many of you have that over many other people. In this example, if you had timing over everybody else, right, and you just got started, but you had a massive team already, you can earn up to $367,000 through the spillover. And guys, let's talk about the numbers real quick. So look at this. Again, two that got two, down to 10 levels. Guys, on level 10 alone, you have 1,024 members. If everybody had paid their monthly maintenance fee, that month you would have made $358.40. Not too shabby, right? But imagine, again, we continue down to level 15, just two that got two. You'd have 32,768 members in your business. If everybody paid their monthly maintenance fee, you would have made $11,468.80. I mean, literally, guys, I don't know about you, but I would love getting paid on all my referrals that are swiping, paying the monthly maintenance fee, activating the cards, you name it, guys. It's exciting, right? But look at level 20. If it was just two that got two, you'd have 1,048,576 members in your business. Look at the payday, guys, that you would have. $367,001.60. I mean, guys, think about it. Many of you are going to experience this firsthand because of your timing. And for those of you that are hearing this for the first time, guess what? It's still not too late. Why? Because we are at the genesis of this company. And you're seeing your timing is impeccable. And timing is the business as location is the real estate, guys. So now let's talk about the Infinity bonus, guys, which is a daily bonus. This is a very simple bonus. Why? The company wants to throw $20 bills into your e-wallet. Now, this does say daily, but this is going to change to weekly. So as soon as you have 2 platinums in your business, and they're direct to you guys. So when we say direct, you shared this with me. I own a business, and I start doing direct deposit onto my W-2 employees' ASW Mastercards. Boom, that's 1 platinum in your business, right? Let's just say that you share this, let's say with Joey Fizicano out of Florida, and he has a business, and he gets a platinum because of you. Guess what? Now you just qualified for the very first $5 Infinity bonus, guys. Now, whether you bring them in or somebody else brings them in, guess what? You're making $5 per person to Infinity. Doesn't stop at level 20. Doesn't stop at level 100. It keeps going down to Infinity, guys. Well, what happens when you get 2 more platinums? Now you have 4 in your business. Guess what? Those are direct to you, right? Maybe you found a powerhouse in North Carolina named Miss Lily Lane and Miss Brenda Taylor. Absolute powerhouses. These ladies are amazing. But let's say they were on your team, right? Guess what? You just qualified for another $3. 5 plus 3 is what? $8, right? So now you're making $8 per person all the way down to Infinity. Guys, when you max out this Infinity bonus, when you have 16 platinums, you're making $20 per person all the way down to Infinity. Whether you bring them in or the people on your team bring them in, you're making $20 per person. But now look at this. You don't just have to get platinum members. For every 5 gold members, that counts as 1 platinum, right? So let's say you had 1 platinum and 5 gold members. That would count as your first $5 Infinity bonus. Let's say you had 10 direct gold memberships in your business. That would count as your first $5 Infinity bonus. You had 20 gold members in your business. 5 plus 3 is 8, and so on and so forth, right? If you had 1 platinum and 2 diamonds, that counts as your first $5 Infinity bonus. If let's say you had 4 diamonds in your business, guess what? 4 diamonds counts as 2 platinums, so you just qualify for $5. Now, what about if you had 8 diamonds? 8 diamonds obviously counts as 4 platinums. 5 plus 3 is 8, and so on and so forth. You can mix and match them, guys. Obviously, we'll send out. You can always go to our training group on Facebook. It's called the American Standard Wallet and Plus Profit Academy Training 2017. We upload all these PowerPoints in English, Spanish, Korean, Japanese, and Chinese. We're even translating them into Italian and French for you. But you can always join those groups and download those documents directly. So you can have this so that you can teach your people, right? So now let's talk about the Infinity Direct Differential Bonus. The reason why we're going to talk about this real quick is I want you to understand we're looking to create success stories. Let's say that this is you on top, okay? Let's just say that Keith Hansen, who just arrived, this is Keith Hansen up here. He's a $20 qualifier, guys. He's got 16 platinums, so he's making $20 per person, right? So now guess what? Well, let's just say that Keith found this powerhouse named Timmy Holmes out of Valdosta, Georgia. And Timmy Holmes goes out and gets 2 platinums in his first week. Well, guess what? When I say 2 platinums, don't think that that's not possible because we have a young lady named Lily Lane that got 5 platinums in her first week. So don't let people tell you it's not possible because it is possible. So if Timmy is one of Keith's 16 platinums, guess what? Now, Timmy just qualified for a $5, or for the first $5 Infinity bonus, but guess what? Keith is still sitting pretty. Take 20 minus 5. Keith is now making $15 still per person, whether he brings them in on Timmy's leg, Timmy or his people bring him in. I mean, guys, look, we're looking to create financial success stories. We want you to be part of this growth and part of this movement. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, guys. The company is literally trying to make sure everybody wins, right? So now let's talk about the global pool bonus, which is a quarterly bonus. This is coming soon. Every time members sign up from the global, anywhere globally, guys, $5 will be going into the global pool holding tank, and chosen members will share equally. The company will qualify and choose limited members from the global leaders. Imagine this, guys. Moving forward, when this bonus kicks off, let's just say that 100,000 people reserve a package. Do the math. 100,000 times $5 equals what? 500K, right? So now imagine this. Let's say that you're one of the 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 global leaders the company chooses to split that 500K. That's a good problem to have. Guys, literally this bonus is all about showing up. The people to help us build our footprint globally, the people that get on these webinars, the company tracks everybody, guys. the people that get on our conference calls, the trainees. The company tracks everything. Why? Because they're looking for leaders. They're looking for people to lead us into the promised land, right? And so ultimately, 90% of life is showing up, and guess what? You already showed up today. Now you just got to take action, right? So now let's talk about our online shopping mall. Scheduled to open in the fourth quarter of 2016. Guys, we're going to have an online shopping mall. We'll have contractual agreements with Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Best Buy, Samsung, Priceline, Expedia, Allstate, eMart, Nordstrom, Kohl's, DKNY, Gap, Jockey, and for all you pet lovers, we're even going to have Petco and PetSmart, guys. Over 1 million stores. Now, imagine this, guys. You're going to be qualifying to get 3 to 12% cash back rewards. And what happens in the fourth quarter of 2016? We have Christmas, guys. So imagine not having to go to a mall. You don't have to drive to a mall. You don't have to fight traffic. You don't have to fight for a parking space. You don't have to fight those crazy kids that are playing Pokemon Go and Harry Potter and who knows what else. You can stay in your home, in your pajamas, sipping your coffee, sipping your tea or whiskey. We don't care. We don't judge, right? But literally now you're going to make 3 to 12% cash back, and you're going to qualify for your ASW Mastercard spending bonus. Guys, you're talking about a win-win situation. Why? Because when you get into the Plus Profit Shopping Mall, any brand you can think of will be available, guys. And this is going to happen with you or without you, right? So we tell people, look, again, the qualifications to earn ASW Mastercard bonuses are easy. You just got to pay your $10 monthly service fee every single month. You spend at least $50 on your ASW Mastercard every week, and you qualify for every single thing we talked about, guys. Now, guys, I want you to understand one thing. We want you to get back with the person that invited you to this webinar because they care about your family's financial future. They understand that there is some greatness in you that hasn't been pulled out yet. They understand that you can help this company grow. They understand that you can help people win. They understand that you can help motivate and replicate this entire system globally, guys. So get back with the person that invited you to this webinar. Make sure you reserve your platinum, your diamond, or your gold package. We don't care what package you reserve, guys. Just reserve your package, lock arms with us, and join this movement that's going to change the way that people use banking and financial services for generations to come. Guys, we're going to create generational wealth, not just your family, but your family's family, because this is willable, guys. So imagine one day, 10 years from now, when we have an anniversary, and literally you were one of those people that were on one of these calls at the very genesis, guys. Will you have the ability to say, man, I am so glad that I literally got involved with that company right when they started? Or will you be one of those people, kind of like my dad when he didn't get to invest in Apple, right, way back in the day, and he lost out on millions of dollars, and he still talks about that story to this day. Every time we have dinner or we go out for happy hour, I hear it every single time. Guys, don't be that person that loses out on the ability to hit a financial grand slam. And once again, guys, my name is Max Garza III out of Dallas, Texas. I thank you very much for spending some time with us this evening. Ultimately, guys, we really, really respect your time, and anything we can do to help you moving forward, guys, we are available 24/7. Let me just stop this.